Public Wi-Fi, whether in a public library, coffee shop, train station, or a retail outlet, makes it easy to access the internet anywhere. You can use it to send emails, access your bank accounts, or browse news articles. The problem with public Wi-Fi is that there are a tremendous number of risks that go along with these networks. While business owners may believe they're providing a valuable service to their customers, chances are the security on these networks is lax or non-existent. Connecting to public Wi-Fi makes it easy for hackers to gain access to unprotected devices on the network. So, what are the risks of using a public Wi-Fi? The first is man-in-the-middle attacks. When you access the internet via Wi-Fi, your device establishes a link with the router or server connecting you to the internet. One of the most common threats on these networks is called a man-in-the-middle attack. Essentially, a man-in-the-middle attack is a form of eavesdropping. When a computer makes a connection to the internet, data is sent from point computer to service or website, and vulnerabilities can allow an attacker to get in between these transmissions and read them. So what you thought was private no longer is. Cybercriminals often use special software to view and manipulate the traffic coming in and out of your device. This means they can steal login details, change payment details, or learn where an order is to be delivered. Attackers can also steal your credit card information and commit financial fraud. They can make purchases, withdraw money, and even apply for loans in your name. The second is unencrypted networks. Encryption means that the messages that are sent between your computer and the wireless router are in the form of a secret code, so that they cannot be read by anyone who doesn't have the key to decipher the code. Most routers are shipped from the factory with encryption turned off by default, and it must be turned on when the network is set up. If a net professional sets up the network, then chances are good that encryption has been enabled. However, there is no surefire way to tell if this has happened. The third is malware distribution. Thanks to software vulnerabilities, there are also ways that attackers can slip malware onto your computer without you even knowing. A software vulnerability is a security hole or weakness found in an operating system or software program. Hackers can exploit this weakness by writing code to target a specific vulnerability and then inject the malware onto your device. Once the malware infects your device, the hacker can steal sensitive information, delete files, and make your device inoperable. The worst part is that you might not even notice your device has been infected with malware. The fourth is snooping and sniffing. Hackers can eavesdrop on unsecured public Wi-Fi networks. Using special software, an attacker on the network can see what you're doing on your device while using public Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi snooping and sniffing is what it sounds like. Cybercriminals can buy special software kits and even devices to help assist them with eavesdropping on Wi-Fi signals. This technique can allow the attackers to access everything that you are doing online, from viewing whole web pages you have visited, including any information you may have filled out while visiting that web page, to being able to capture your login credentials, and even being able to hijack your accounts. Bad actors may also use special software to capture data packets flowing between networked computers. This allows the attackers to capture the information sent across the network, including details like passwords and IP addresses. The fifth is malicious hotspots. These rogue access points trick victims into connecting to what they think is a legitimate network because the name sounds reputable. Say you're staying at the John and want to connect to the hotel's Wi-Fi. You may think you're selecting the correct one when you click on John, but you haven't. Instead, you've just connected to a rogue hotspot set up by cybercriminals who can now view your sensitive information. Cybercriminals can set up a rogue hotspot and record unencrypted information passing through it. To create the fake access point, attackers usually set up their own free Wi-Fi hotspots with the name of a nearby business, like a coffee shop or restaurant. Once you connect your device to the malicious hotspot, the hacker can monitor and steal your personal information, including logins and banking information. The attackers can also perform variations of the man-in-the-middle attacks, such as DNS-based attacks, forcing you to visit their favorite unencrypted websites. Now let's look how to stay safe on public Wi-Fi. The first is use a VPN on public Wi-Fi. VPN or virtual private network hides your IP address and encrypts the information you send online, thereby making it unreadable for third parties. The second is turn on firewall. Enabling the firewall can save your laptop from suspicious data packets. Put simply, a firewall analyzes the data traffic and protects your device from unauthorized access. So, whenever you connect to public Wi-Fi, don't forget to turn the protection on. The third is, don't access or send your sensitive data. You don't want your sensitive data to get intercepted, so make sure you don't expose any. Forget about online banking, shopping, and working remotely when connecting to public Wi-Fi. Don't use any application that may contain sensitive data. This doesn't stay you 100% safe, but it's good to use these methods. And we don't mean to scare you, and certainly not every public Wi-Fi network can get you hacked. But it's good to know the danger and be prepared. Thanks for watching this article so far. If you like these videos, then please share them with your friends and don't forget to subscribe and to like this video. If you have any questions or feedback, then please drop a comment. And which is best for you, drop on the comment. Thank you for subscribing us.